And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I'm your host, Nick Legato. And we are ready to continue forward in venture. So, first things first, we gotta get us a ride. And by ride, I mean animal-like ride. So we get to hear the infamously infamous Chocobo music. Not that it's infamous, but whatever. Let's see, first things first, we need to use the greens, which will keep him in battle until they run out. And then as soon as he runs out, we will, you know, give him more if we need be. You want to make sure that you don't kind of screw up and hit the Chocobo, though. If you hit him, he's going to want to leave. Uh-oh. There we go. Give you the fire! Hold you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll kill him off much quicker. There we go. And we catch a Chocobo. Freaking sweet. Nice. Okay. So now that we've done that, yeah. Press the cancel button to get off. Yeah. So you want to make sure you don't have you won't want to dismount unless you're ready to give up the Chocobo. There's the Zolom. So as you can see, now that we have the Chocobo, the Zolom didn't stand a chance into getting us. Ha ha ha. Like I said, there are ways to, you know, fight it and win, you know, but it's really not worth it to get put in front of that kind of death, incoming death. We're gonna move the enemy materia here somewhere. Ice, fire. Oh, let's just do that. The reason I usually move it over to Ares here is because of the beta, not beta, we don't have beta, because of the mantra magic. It's a great way to level up limit breaks and all kinds of stuff. And since that's kind of where we are at the moment, you know, level-wise and whatnot, it's a good time to be doing that. So, something to think about. Oh, look at that, there's a Zolom right there. Zolom kebab, I like to say. Anybody hungry? Oh yeah. I don't want to show it was us that did that. Sephiroth guy's pretty strong, I'd say. No, really? He just lifted a, 1-ton snake and stabbed it through a spear in the sky, you know. It's perfectly, legitimately, not very strong, right? Stupid email folder. There we go. Alright. Let's head into the next zone here. Alright, so this is the Mithril Mines. Pretty big place, but nothing too bad. So let's go ahead and go this way. There's actually also some stuff here that we'll want to take care of as we progress through. You notice you can climb the vines here to find goodies. The long-range materia. Nice piece of gear. Obviously, it's very straightforward in what it does. It lets you put somebody in the back row. And in all honesty, I like putting Ares in the back row because of her weakened abilities. But you notice we come into a problem here. We're running out of places to put some of our materia. Your best bet is to remove a sense materia, because those level up pretty easily and on their own. Because elemental materia comes first. Every time. And there's nothing else over here, so let's move back down. Oh yeah, and while we're at it, you back row, now that you can be back there. So, and now we're in a battle. Battle! Damn it. Luckily, we can actually learn an enemy skill from this enemy. Let's go ahead and get the one that just hit us. We gotta get hit by it. Yeah, that we can learn flamethrower. But as you can see, we're not gonna learn it Unless it has to hit Ares at this point. There we go. Tastes like healing. All we gotta do is get hit Ares with the flamethrower. So that way she'll learn that. There we go. One down. Come on. Ares, you asshat, not Barrett. And this is one of those moments where you just kind of want to sit tight until you learn it. In all honesty, it's not like it's going to absolutely kill you. Ow. See if we can steal from him. You know, we can, but we didn't steal anything that time. Ow, ow, ow. Come on. Come on, hit Ares. You know you want to hit her. No. Oh, shit. Damn it. It's not working kind of the way I wanted it to. There we go. Keep him buffered. No, didn't hit Ares that time either. Come on, buddy. Surprised we're having this much trouble getting him to attack one of my other characters, you know? Very strange. Usually would have attacked that third character by now. There we go. Screw trying to fuck around with that. Let's just kill him off. And then now you die. Yes, that's much better. It wasn't so tough. But I really want to learn that skill, so this is the best time to do that. Luckily, I believe that's the only skill we really gotta really worry ourselves with. The rest of the skills, there's not really much else, but there is an enemy that we want to steal from as while we're here. So that's going to come up too, as we get an ether and a battle. The enemy we're looking for is this enemy that swings a chain ball over its head. Which is not these guys. So we'll use what I was talking about earlier to help learn skills faster. Mantra magic. Because this enemy is a group of 4, that's 4 insta-gives. If it works the way we hope it does. I hope it does. You know. Or we just weaken stuff and then hit with mantra magic. Any of that'll work really well. My turn? Yay. Mantra magic. I say mantra magic, whatever. Mantra magic. And there we go. 4 easy kills. As soon as Ares learns her second tier of limit breaks, pass it on to Cloud or Barrett. Barrett probably needs it more, because Cloud will always be in the party to kill stuff. And then we get a tent. I would even loiter around and grind one of Ares, you know. I would grind the next tier of limit breaks for 1 or 2 characters, honestly. Eh, crap. Not these guys again. Alright, let's keep moving. And we're gonna head down, and I'll say to the right, because there's usually a chest here. With the mind source. Again, I have been actually holding on to that stuff for the most part. To use in a later time. And we'll leave it at that. Alright, yep, back attack, but luckily a mantra magic based back attack, as far as I'm concerned. So let's go ahead and open up with that. Hey, I'm loaded with ethers, man. It's no big deal at all. And this should be enough to actually finish this battle off. Should be, anyway. But you never know. Battle is won! As you can see, it's a very useful ability early on for, like I said, limit break learning. This is going to be the best time for us to be doing it. You know, Ares got 8 kills in round 2 battles, give or take. So that's an important thing to take notice of. As we fight... There's this ball-swinging bastards. So that's where we're gonna get our item that we want to steal. So we need to stay alive through this battle. It's kind of the reason I didn't upgrade you know whose weapon, Tifa's weapon, because we're gonna get a good one here. Come on. There we go. Healing Wind. And I'd hate to kill him off, but there we go. Brett's blinded. Come on, you bastard. You know what? Screw it. Let's remove some of the enemies out of this battle with mantra magic. I don't think we'll kill the ones with the ball. Swinging the balls over their head. If they do, we'll wait around till we find another one. But should kill off the snakes for sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that kept them alive. Yep. Luckily, these guys aren't doing insane amounts of damage to us. Except that we're now blinded. 11 HP. Nice, good to know. If I need to, I'll kill one of you bastards. Let's do that. Oh, that helped. Ow. There we go. Now they die. Oops. They're gonna miss. That's okay. Just hit him with something. AoE. On Ares' turn here. Like that. Die. And now you die. See, it wasn't a big deal. And we get a better weapon out of it. As Brett levels up. Okay, we don't need to go down that way, so let's head this way. And we get just a scene here, just a second. The infamous Turks blues theme or whatever. You don't say. Put it negatively, you can say, you know what, I'll show you negative with my fist up your sphincter. He's just weird. You did Dorino, we're short of people. Okay. Our job is to find out where Sephiroth is headed. Okay. Yeah, really. I will go after Sephiroth. Thanks, Elena, for being a dumb shit. Oh, man. Just the little things in life, you know? Well, that Ares, long time no see. No, I won't be seeing too much of you, so take care. Interesting. So I guess with whatever's going on, capturing Ares has been put on the Turks' back burner for some reason, which, you know, we don't know why. Almost don't care, because it didn't seem to make insane amounts of sense earlier. But we do know for a fact that there is something askew with what they're doing. Let's go ahead and head up, shall we? And out we go. now that we're outside, there's a few things we might want to do. Because consider replacing Brett now that he is level 15. As we do have somebody level 15 already. And this is also a good time for us to put in Tifa, so works out. Uh-oh, wait a minute. We've got to remove the materia from Brett, though, don't we? Durr. It might help. Okay. So as you can see, what I'm doing is getting the even leveling. Since we can't replace Cloud, it's time we do it about now anyway. So let's equip the Grand Glove, which is a significant improvement to what she had on before. Let's go with Fire, All, Ice, Earth, Sense, and if we can, let's put Cover there and Chocobo Lure there. So that way it's not really in the way of anything going on. There we go, all healed up. Let's keep moving. Okay, and we head to this place. Let's go ahead and save since we've just made it through that dungeon. May as well. It's a good time. Alright. And we've saved. Sweet. Alright, let's keep moving. We've been fighting the Shinra for a long time on this battlefield, even though we're still settled in for a long war with them. If you aren't in a hurry, would you help us fight them? Why should I help you, fool? I'll fill you in on the details. Okay, so let's go and help, quote unquote. Let's go ahead and climb up this here rope. And this will take us to a little mini game kind of zone. And it's not one of these little areas that there's one almost universal strategy that works really well in order to win the mini game. And everything after that is pretty non-trivial. I mean, it's pretty trivial. It's not hard to do. This will be a battlefield. What do you mean a battlefield? It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you've climbed up here. Well, I have a problem with Shinra. I don't know whether it involves you, so... a huge bird. Sure, doesn't like the idea of having a condor. Because the Condors came, the Shinra rushed troops. This didn't answer our question, you jackass. We don't have the ability to fight Shinra ourselves, that's why we hired soldiers. Okay. Our best. Alright, so yeah, sure, we'll help you. Kinda, sorta, maybe. We'll think about it. It's pretty much a mini game. It's like a mini game, real-time strategy chess kind of thing. Chess kind of game going. It's not hard. But it is something that you have to be on top of as much as possible. Or you're gonna kind of screw it up, and that would be bad. Ah, hypers! First time we can actually buy hypers, which is always a good thing. Let's go ahead and sell some of our ether collection here. Probably take out about 10. And look at that, 7,500 gold. Them there's a good amount of monies. We can also sell stuff like the 4-slot, stuff that we're not going to use. Titan bangles can go. This is all stuff that's very out of date. Mithril bangle, armlet really. Let's get rid of the mithril rod, the guard stick, the leather glove. in the metal knuckle. And then we'll reorganize everything here outside of that. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Arrange by type. There we go. And before we start anything, let's go ahead and use the in to save here. As I know there's an in down here of some sort. I even think if you don't offer to help them, they will actually charge you. I'm not sure. It's either in this or some other mini game you get charged for resting. Okay, now that we've wasted time doing that, let's head up. Heading up, heading up, heading up. Alright. Now in order to start the mini game in question here, we have to head all the way up here. Come on. Up the stairs, there we go. Okay, so here's where it all kind of happens. Climb the mountain looking for the reactor. We will have a trap set for them and hire soldiers to the area. Da, 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 da. If we hired one soldier, we would need 400 gills. So if we have 20 soldiers, okay. Okay, so you want to give them some money. You don't need to give them a lot right now. But so I think you even have to hit a certain amount of money at some point. Let's contribute a little bit. Okay, so they need 1,500. We can abide to that. Well, actually, no, they need a lot more than that. But we don't have that much money. So I will give you that much. It's the best I can do. Appear to be many beasts, so you may want to put up. Okay. Alright, so here it comes. And like I said, I'm not going to show these very often. I'll tell you when to go do it, and we'll go in the LP back to here to do these. But for the most part, it's not like you really got to do it. I mean, it's not hard. So hard that you have to actually, you know, do it. So, for example, we got to place troops. Fighters are really good. Fighters are your pretty much your standard group, your standard enemy, or your standard sorry, not enemy, but your standard unit. They do a little of everything. Attackers are good against beasts, so you'll want, you know, at least one of those. A little further back, you may even want to place a shooter. Right now, we're not going to use the other classes because we really don't need to. Fighter, fighters, and an attacker, and we gotta remember to cover this side too, so this side sometimes gets forgotten by people, and then out of nowhere, holy crap, they're behind us! And the one thing you may want to consider, if you have the money to do so, which we do, is to bring in defenders. One defender is usually pretty good. And they're usually good against the big nasties. There's usually one big nasty per battle, but as you can see, we're out of gil. So, I overkilled, by the way. This is very much overkill for what you would need to do. If you want, clicking the trigger buttons will change the speed and flow of battle. So as you can see, there's 10 enemies that are heading right toward us. They're heading right for us! And pretty much what we gotta do is we're going to wait him out. There's no reason whatsoever for us to move forward necessarily, though we could, and if we did, it would be moving them here, which actually kind of nullifies having that many in the center if we wanted to move them up here. You know, so let's move them up. I think whatever's left over gets to stay in money. I don't think, but actually that doesn't sound right. So let's keep moving. And we'll put the big guy here in the middle and leave him back to defend. Let's move these guys up. And since attackers are pretty fast, oops, let's have him attack you. Okay, we'll wait. Dipshit. And because we see a flyer coming in... No, I don't want you to move. I want you to attack, jackhole. Come on. Here we go. That one. There we go. Okay, good, good, good. I'm sure that you guys did wonderfully. Alright, let's move them up. Yay. And right now, that monster is pretty much sandwiched between a group of death, a concentrated thing of death here. What we're waiting for, too, is we're waiting for the kind of the boss to make his way here. And right now, really, what we can do for that is move one of the big guys all the way over there, because it's going to take him a while to get over there, honestly. There he is. Because it's going to take him a while to get there, we can finish him off that way. As we're under attack a little bit more here. Let's move more fighters up there. You can see this is not very complicated, and really, if you the maps never change that much. I mean, the amount of enemies and what they do strategically does, but I mean, if you set up a pretty good barrier, you're not going to run into much trouble. You can see, I lost one fighter. Actually, no, I haven't lost anybody. Yeah, all of my units have survived dramatically survived. Dramatically. Have surprisingly survived without little to any problem here. I'm sending all my healthy fighters out to pick a fight with the big guy. Attackers, now that the monster, the big guy down below, is being preoccupied, this is a good time to send them in. And the big guy's almost there himself. We're going to take the shooter down there as well. That way we can give him as quickly as possible here. So there we go, the commander's almost down. Nice. And I don't think we lost a single unit. So there's, you know, like I said, these Junon, or not Junon, these Condor, Fort Condor battles are pretty easy. Definitely will come in handy. We get a magic comb, which is a weapon upgrade for, oh, what's his name? Red 13. I think it even comes with double materia learned, so he would make an excellent mage when we bring him back. Anyway, and we still, yeah, so there it is. Alright, now we're done with Fort Condor for the moment. Let's head down. And like I said, when I come back here, I'm not going to show you guys the fights, because they all pretty much will play that way. Literally. They play themselves. And it's not a very difficult thing. It's not difficult. They're not that difficult, for the most part. So, just giving you guys a heads up. You know, don't, you know, try insanely hard to do so. It's not important. So, there it is. Anyway, Now, before we do anything else, we're gonna do a little bit of searching here, because there is something that has come up that'll be available for the first time. Is the opportunity to pick up a side character. And you know me, I'm a completionist, so I'm a semi-completionist, unless it runs around the line of completely retarded. So what we're gonna do is head into the forests. Is where we're gonna go, and we have to fight a whole bunch of random battles until the scene shows itself. When the scene appears, then you know you'll know that you've started the instance where you can pick up this hidden character. For those of you who've played the game before, you obviously know who this jackhole is. And some people even say this is not a good idea to pick up this character now, but because I believe in even leveling and stuff like that, it's not a big deal to pick her up now, so yeah. Anyway, so, you know, here's the deal, guys. There's lots and lots of enemies, lots and lots of things to do. We can always recover at Fort Condor, so I will see you guys when the scene presents itself. Okay, so here it is. This is the battle I was talking about here, where we meet someone in particular who we've got to beat. Oh, come on! Ah. See if we can seal evil on him. Yeah, you never know. I think it actually paralyzed her. Nice. Anyway, the battle's won. Sweet. Get some experience, some gil. And you're gonna run into this scenario here. There's a lot of things you don't do. Do not open the menu. Do not use the save point. Don't do anything. Okay? So just be careful with that. Okay? Yeah, I can believe you lost, because you're a wimp! You're a loser! There, jerk. One more time. And then what you do is you go not interested, because it'll open to a scene and then she'll disappear. Sorry, had a text. You're pretty scared of me, right? And then you can put ... petrified. Sarcasm for the win! Yeah, right. Then you go, wait a second. And then you want to go, that's right. And then the last one is... don't do what's your name. That's the biggest mistake I think most people make. And then Yuffie, because that is unavoidable. Yeah. You sound like Curly from the Three Stooges. Sweetly. Alright, well, anyway. So we pick up Yuffie. Right now, she's usually higher level than everyone else, or usually on par with where Cloud is. But for the most part, she comes with a neat little piece of materia, which I'm going to put on somebody, so that way it can be used and leveled. She comes with the throw materia, so if you kept any weapons or things like that, you can obviously throw them. But right now, not such a big deal. Let's put Tifa back in, as she has one slot open for such materia. And I don't use throw a lot anyway, so, you know, it's just more there for the vitality bonuses. And then there's Gil Toss, I think, in there as well. So, that's what that is for the most part. Other than that, now that we have Yuffie, we can head straight to Junon. But this is, like I said, a great time for us to be learning that second limit break when we're fighting groups of 5 enemies like this. And really, Ares and Cloud should know it by now, and the problem is they don't, for various reasons. So I'm going to go ahead and work on them for just a little bit. Like I said, I don't grind a lot usually in my Let's Plays, but a little grinding is never a bad thing. A little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of limit break grinding, specifically. So we'll see you on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Have a good one.